Michelle Obama acts nothing like a former First Lady. Numerous times, she went on attacking President Donald Trump for no particular reason. Ironically, in only a year, Trump accomplished much more than what her husband, Barack Obama, has accomplished in his 8 years in the office. It seems that Judge Jeanine Pirro is fed up with Michelle's disrespectful comments towards Trump and decided to share her remarks. Apparently, Michelle dared to say, "See, now, we are feeling what not having hope feels like. You know, hope is necessary. It's a necessary concept, and Barack didn't just talk about hope because he thought it was a nice slogan to get votes. He and I and so many believe, what else do you have when you do not have hope?" Michelle probably can't understand, or just don't want to, that since Trump is elected, all that this country has ever gotten is hope. Most of his promises from the campaign are fulfilled and the country is already heading for the better. Judge Pirro commented, "You lived a life you can even imagine at the citadel of power and prestige in the world. You and your husband, blessed by God and the American people, with the unique and historic opportunity to not only lead America from that shining place on the hill but impact Americans and give them hope virtually no others can. Now that you're leaving, hope is gone. Hope is when people, 30,000 at a time, stand in line in the cold with their children hoping to get a glimpse of a man they think can change the course of their lives from the downward spiral that you and Mr. Hope and Change have put them on. I'll tell you what hope and change is. Hope and change is when people show up 20,000 strong after an election, desperate to see the man who actually brought back jobs to almost 1,000 people when your husband said it was impossible." Judge Pirro continued. Finally, someone came forward and said what had to be said. Judge Pirro presented the reality for Michelle and her followers. After all, 1 year should be enough for one person to understand that Trump is actually good for the United States. The majority of the nation understood that. Maybe it is time for Michelle to accept the fact that Donald Trump is a good president. Scroll down to the comments and tell us what you think.